Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Awkward Question Time. Please welcome your host, Alex Leam.
Hello, and welcome to Awkward Question Time with me, Alex Leam, the show where I take a panel of comedians and subject them to an hour's worth of awkward and stupid questions. So I've got some questions ready to go, locked in, pre-done, but we want to hear from you as well. So submit your questions, please, for the panel. More cringe, the better. If you know a member of the panel, if you're a friend or family member, you're going to know where the bodies are buried. So dig in, please, and answer along with us. I will have to put a special warning out to you, the audience, because granted some weeks the questions don't come quite as thick and fast, and that's fine. But last week, lots of you watching, but the comments were desolate. There was bugger all in terms of audience questions. So for the first time ever, I'm going to have to give you, the audience, a
Yellow card. You have been warned.
Yes, you've been warned. Special measures. So, no, there's no wrong answers. Just, bring in the awkward questions. We will put the best ones up on screen. Give us a share, retweet, or subscribe on YouTube, and like my Facebook page, please. Alex Leam Stand Up. Follow me on Twitter at Alex Leam, or search Alex Leam on YouTube. You just got to search my name. I'm not important enough yet to have my own custom URL. One day. If you're not watching us live and you're watching the replay, let us know where and what time you're watching. But do join us live Sunday nights at 8:30 p.m. And are you watching us on a proper TV? Because recently, quite a few people have been doing. So if you are, take a picture of it and send me that picture. Because in the past few weeks, I've seen people watching this in their front room, and some people have been watching this where they've been tucked up in bed. Are you in the bedroom? So am I. Now's your chance to take the photo. I'll pull an unfortunate pause face for you. So 3, 2, 1. There you go. That's all you're getting. And if you do want to support the show, then you can donate via paypal.me/Alex Leam and kofi.com/Alex Leam as well. We're on week 12 and we are still on £8. Yeah. Still on just the £8. Normally we've got the QR code down in this corner, but not this week because we've got extra guests on. So we'll put it here very subtly for you. Scan this. There you go. Scan that. I'll donate a £5. I'll wait. You done? Good. Excellent. So let's bring on tonight's panel. So please welcome Micheal Legge, Katie Brown, Allan Lear, aJohnny, Brook, and our special last-minute guest. He's back, Tony Slattery. Hello, everybody. Hello. So comments, audience comments are coming in thick and fast already. So say hello to Liam Hughes, who says, damn, I was looking forward to moaning at Legge on Twitter if there was a late start. The tweet is sitting in drafts, waiting. Have you got a history of late starts there, Micheal? Is he?
I definitely don't. I'm a boringly early person. So Liam can go fuck himself. Also, looking forward to melaning. I mean, it's very childish for me to pick up on the rain, but I'm sorry if he is addressing me. Just take a second, reread what you've written. Then give it to me.
If you want to deal with this is a man who drafts his tweets and they still come out looking like this.
Right. That's a good point. Right. That's a good point.
Brutal. Already brutal.
Thank you. But Liam, thanks for writing in.
Nice of you to take the time.
Excellent. Also on board is Roger Poulter, who's managed to spell higher just perfect.
Hi, Roger.
Hi, Roger. Hello, and Al Grant as well, the force of nature that is Al Grant. Hello, wonderful people, nice to see you. Tej, watching. Hi, all. Hello, Tej. Marty Kane is watching us live this week. Greetings and salutations to one and all. Beautifully put, Marty. Beautifully put.
Marty Kane.
Marty Kane, yes.
The dead impressionist, Marty Kane. I mean, I'm impressed if she's made the effort to actually to tweet with all the spelling correctly, then I really have to take Liam to task.
Yeah, Liam. Marty Kane's late, dead. Still manages to.
May I?
Yes.
I wonder if I may just interject and say that the late Marty Kane was one of the great general light entertainers of our time, and I got so pissed with her once in a pub, and then we smoked some dope, and then she then went on to be brilliant in pantomime, and this was in the mid-80s. Thank you.
Amazing. Excellent. Did she do the panto stoned? We'll take that as a yes. We'll take that as a yes. Erica Lear says, hello all, and the husband.
Completely.
Completely.
Then again, so were all of the audience.
Now that's a panto I'd like to go to.
It would be quite a relaxed.
It would be, wouldn't it? I'd say you would laugh at everything.
I mean, I already do, and I'm never stoned.
Actually, Katie, they weren't relaxed. They all became really frenetic.
Right.
Strange people.
Okay. All right. We shall all of this, and we still haven't had our first question yet. This is going.
At least it was dope and not cocaine, because the last thing you want is the cast suddenly getting paranoid when the audience is shouting he's behind you.
We'll have this as a running thread. If you can think of more things that could happen for a panto on drugs. We will crack on with our first question. Audience, get writing because you are in special measures. But our first question.
Allan wants
this is going to be good.
I think it's been redacted for security reasons.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Our first question to all of you. Have you ever been banned from anywhere / anything? Who'd like to go first? I'll come to Allan first because you're no stranger to a Twitter ban.
Ha! No, that's true. I have been repeatedly banned from Twitter for the forensic accuracy with which I can pinpoint people who are cunts. And the thing about that is that the Twitter people are American and they don't understand. They think that when I call someone a cunt, I'm implying that they're an awful woman. And of course, in the British parlance, men, women, children, and small objects can be cunts. It's a totally gender-neutral expression. And I have tried explaining this to them, but they extended my ban.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Anyone else been banned from anything?
I'll follow Alan's lead on that one because I also got banned from that website for saying that Piers Morgan was the cuntiest cunt of all cunts that had ever lived. I tried to say,
and you're his biographer.
Yeah, that I was more using it as a verb to describe his work output than him as a person. But as Alan's touched on, in Twitterland, the C-bomb is a fatal thing and you don't recover from that. So, yeah, that's me.
Is that really how you get banned from Twitter?
Well, that, and also I took to telling a lot of Conservative MPs that wanted kids to starve that they should also fuck off. Yeah, they don't tend to like verified accounts being sworn at, and that's pretty much all I tweeted. So,
and MPs are notoriously thick-skinned.
Oh, absolutely. Like Bradley, bless him, is no delicate flower. He is a twat.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Tony, you must have been banned from a few things in the past.
That panto, I reckon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this has also been redacted for legal reasons.
I've been banned from Twitter. No, I've been banned from Twitter. One, from calling Allan an overriding Olympian, arrogant person who is at the same time extremely beautiful and compassionate. Two, I've been banned for knowing and saying what I know. Sorry, did Allan make a gesture there?
I was pointing
Point
at my
to
beautiful
yourself.
face just to support your point.
Okay, I retract my point. I think you're ugly and judgmental, but also you're you are beautiful and have shown me acts of so much kindness, and that's a fact. I have actually been banned from driving because I crashed a car when I was out of control, but it was out of a police station, so I was banned from driving. But the police were really grateful because it was right outside the police station.
That's like Deliveroo for criminals.
Yeah. So you're a courteous driver.
And
I mean, a lot of comedy is timing, and you can't get timing much sweeter.
well, no, I could have killed. No, I could have killed someone, but at least the police didn't have long to walk to arrest me, and that's why I have never driven since.
Nice to keep it light.
Yeah.
Okay. So Katie, Michael, your banned list. Have you been banned from anything?
I feel a little bit disappointed that I've never been banned. And I've never been banned from Twitter. And you know when a famous person gets banned from Twitter and everyone celebrates because they've been a terrible human being for a long period of time, and I'm going, yeah, they've been banned. What I feel like, even though I agree with him, I go, why aren't we all banned? Why do we have to stay here and suffer? We should be allowed, we should be free. Now that horrible person was repeatedly horrible and they were rewarded with fucking freedom. Being banned from Twitter is a gift from God himself.
Nice.
I've commented all over that website and I haven't got banned once.
Yeah. I get a lot less annoyed.
May I say something, please, Alex?
Yes, Tony, proceed.
Could everyone please stop fucking cunting swearing?
Probably not. I'll give it a go.
I haven't sworn yet. I feel like I'm building up to something really big, but then someone came out with all the big ones to start with. So,
So Katie, without using a single swear word, have you been banned from anything? No pressure.
I feel so out of place, but I was kicked out of my RS class at school.
RS, what's that?
Religious studies.
Oh.
I wasn't allowed back in and still got an A star. So, yeah, if you want an easy pass, RS.
Religious studies is the way.
Yeah. It is, yeah. Nice. I'm nowhere near as rock and roll as you. I've never done drugs. I don't say the C word constantly. I feel very uncool today, Alex.
That's cool. A lot of viewer comments. I spotted a lot of people off. Steve Morton says, once was banned from a pub in Aberdeen after an argument of how many lesbians each of us knew. That begs more questions, Steve. Let us know more, please.
I want to know how many lesbians he knew.
That could be the next question. How many lesbians do each of us know? So we could join in with Steve. I know one.
Was it a bar with like a 2 lesbian minimum limit or something?
Don't worry, Alan. I'll cover you.
Was it a gay bar?
That's true. We need more, Steve. We need more.
Yeah.
We need more. Ian Bowden. I was once banned from playing darts in the church youth club as I kept hitting the wall.
No, I want to come back on the lesbian thing.
They won't let you.
No, I know a really good. I know a really good lesbian joke which a lesbian lady friend of mine told me, and it's the most un-PC lesbian joke I've ever heard, and it made her laugh. And shall I tell it to you?
Please.
Absolutely.
Okay. No arrogant interruptions from Alan, please. Here we go. How many lesbians does it take to change a light bulb?
Don't know.
The answer is 2. 1 to change the light bulb and 1 to suck Alan's cock.
Wow.
Well, that's some strong maths.
I'm no detective.
Was Alan in the punchline when you were originally told this joke? Because that's amazing if he was. I mean, I don't want to go down this road really, but I don't want to really go down this road too far. But I like the idea that in the lesbian community, Alan's cock is really popular for some weird reason.
I reckon Alan probably likes that idea as well.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'd always assumed that my cock was a punchline amongst heterosexual women. So.
That's doing the double, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then, my love, you are deluded.
Going back to our comments earlier, Roger Poulter, Snow White would have a whole new meaning for a panto on drugs.
Cocaine, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done,
Amazing.
Roger. Roger, you got one without a groan.
Yeah, that's true. That is worthy of it as
Tony fell off his chair.
What's gone on with? There we go. He's back. He's back with us. He's back with us. There we go. Liam Hughes. Tony has Brian Blessed sort of vibes. Although look at the way he spelt blessed there, Michael. I don't know the word for it, but it's glass. Gordon's alive. Steve Morton, more from Steve Morton on the being banned from the pub in Aberdeen. I said that all lesbians are good at pool, which they fucking are, by the way. And the barman said that they weren't, and I said all the ones I know were good at pool, and he said he's now typing. We've got to wait. We've got to wait for him to put the next comment up before. Oh, he's
Put on some hold music.
How many lesbians do you know? And I said 1,000, and he said, "Yeah, banned." Oh, that's a beautiful story, Steve. That's worthy of some applause. That is amazing. You've gone right to the top of the list. Now, on to the next question. Keep your questions coming in, please, people. So, let's have a look. Let's have a shifty. What should we go for now? Right. So it's announced today that unless we're careful over Christmas, then we will have a third lockdown in the new year. But what subtitle should we give to Lockdown 3? So people were calling Lockdown 2, giving it a title like a sequel. So some people calling it Lockdown 2, Lock Harder, or
Electric
Lockdown
Boogaloo.
2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
So the third sequel in the Lockdown trilogy, what should we call it? Lockdown 3.
Futile Part 3.
So what was that, Alan? I spoke over the end of you.
I know. Back to the Futile Part 3.
Ah, Back to the Futile. I like that. In the Wild West. Nice. Any more for Lockdown 3?
I think just Death by Boredom, really.
Yep.
That's got a nice sinister undertone to it. That'd be good. What's that? Lockdown 3? Nah. That's all you should really call it. Following on.
I've got it.
Following on. Yeah, go on.
No.
Okay.
The question was, what subtitle should we give to Lockdown 3? And my proffered answer is Diane Abbott Three-Way Lickfest 8.
Which, to
Well,
its
it's got my
credit,
attention.
It's free of swearing, so it's maintaining the standard. And
Yeah,
taking a few
I've just seen
vivid pictures as well.
Yeah, the comment section's just exploded at the end of that.
Yeah.
Nice.
That
Very
is
nice.
sort of written semtext, to be fair. The title given that will blow things up politely.
Excellent. Donna Bond, who was on last week, says, bit worried. My husband just came in and said, I love that you're watching yourself on TV. He thought I was Tony Slattery. Okay. Nice. Lockdown 3, The Zombie Years, says Roger. Lockdown 3, Tears of a Clown. Nice one, Marty. Lockdown 3, Escape from the North, from Stuart Dunlop. At Lockdown 3, the lackluster third entry. I like that one, John. I like that one. We'll go with that one in future. Next question. When was the last time you threw up? And what caused it? Katie, you laughed quite loudly first, so we'll come to you.
I only laughed because I was waiting to see what Tony was going to come out with.
I'm already intrigued, but yeah, go on.
So I ate too much and I was sick. I'm rubbish tonight. I was so rubbish.
I didn't realise that was a thing that you could eat to the point of vomiting.
Wait, I don't even know. I'd eaten like breakfast and then a big lunch, and then I got home and unexpectedly had a massive dinner as well, and then I was so uncomfortable. Just felt like I was about to give birth, and then I walked up the stairs and it was a few steps too many, and said goodbye to all my food again. But yeah, apparently that is a thing.
Well, there was a myth that the Romans, didn't it? Wasn't there? Supposedly they went to rooms called vomitoria, threw up all their food so they could go back and eat more. And in point of fact, that's not what vomitoria were. They were just exits from a building, and they vomited people out. But that myth persisted for many years.
Yeah. I think they did do the sick thing. I don't think they did it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, I've just shit myself. Is that
wrong end?
That's the Brighton Blessed coming out.
And by the way, Gordon's alive. We were straying into QI territory there. That was good. I feel like I've learned something.
Sorry, yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. For me, it was 2015 after a particularly heavy night out. The night that I was supposed to be moving out my old flat in Bournemouth and moving back up to Derbyshire the next day, but we had to delay it by a day because I was out with the person who was going to be giving me a lift with all of my stuff back from Bournemouth to Derby, and we were in such a state that we had to skip a day. And I threw up the next morning, didn't make it to the bathroom, got as far as the kitchen. I'd love to say I missed the pots in the sink, but no. And also at the time, I had quite a substantial beard and a lot of it stuck in there as well. So at the time then, I've not actually grown a beard to that length since because it put me off.
It was.
Did you still smell it for days?
Yeah, that's natural. That's
it's coming down my nose. It's horrible.
Yeah.
I miss being sick.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I miss it. Yeah, it's been, I think, years and years since I've been sick. Like, when I was a young, yeah. I'll be honest with you, Tony. When I was young, like, I would throw up anywhere and everywhere, and it was easy, and it was fun. It was fun. I've been sick. I would say. And now, I think if I'm sick now, that'd be the end of me.
That courtesy vom you used to do when you'd had a little bit too much to drink, but you still wanted to carry on because it was only 10 o'clock and you needed to get through to about 1. So you'd just go and have a little tactical vom, come back, and all was well with the world. You could neck at least another 5 pints.
I didn't think that this question would spark nostalgia.
Right.
Oh, it does.
Do you know? But that's the thing. We look back at our youth with such, rose tinted glasses, and that's how I think of sick.
Tony. He's dialing back now.
It's just Katie. One of you said nostalgia, and I was watching. Those TV programs an audience with, and I was in the audience, and it was an audience with Shirley Bassey, and because I was on telly a bit at the time, I had one of the questions, and a lot of the questions were obvious questions, like from really, famous people, not like nobody's like me. They were like, do you remember meeting John Lennon? What song does it remind you of? But a friend of mine asked me to ask her a question. And the question was, have you ever been sick in the back of a minicab? And I asked that question, and she went straight into a rendition of "Hey Jude."
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like a diva equivalent of "Madam doth protest too much." Hey Jude. Nice.
Yep.
Anyone else before we move on? Well, the last time they vommed.
I think it was a couple of years ago when I first got introduced to something called red wine, and not knowing how evil it was, I thought 2 bottles wouldn't do me any damage.
Oh dear.
I woke up on the room floor next to a bucket that had most of my innards in it and thought, that's how red wine works then.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think everyone's got that drink that tips them over the edge quite to that level, which they then swear never again. For me, it was Zambuca. That's the devil's piece.
Particularly nasty Turkish raki for me, which sucked in your stomach like a lead weight. So even though that was quite early on in the evening, I had one of Katie's tactical bombs just to get rid of the blood and stuff, so I could carry on, as you say, after the rest of the night.
I used to help my friend in her dad's pub, and we used to drink while we were behind the bar, but it had to be anything that wasn't measured in a stock take. So instead of drinking vodka and orange juice, we're hammering vodka and orange squash, which isn't a nice thing. It's vodka diluted, or orange squash diluted with vodka, which is interesting. It went down quite
like Robinson's.
Well. Yeah, basically. But the pub version,
that's a Wimbledon half time, I want to see.
Yeah.
So we'd finished work and we were just walking round to the club, and I didn't feel that drunk inside, but when I got out and the air hit me, it's like walking into a brick wall. And we were just talking, and as I was talking, I just threw up everywhere and then carried on talking. There was no warning, there was no notice. It just like Exorcist type vom.
Did you try and style it out?
I was just carried on talking. I was just walking along. I mean, that was also the same night when she said, "Don't fall in that bush," and I fell in the bush, and it was a thorn bush, and I was picking thorns out of my ass for about a year later.
Oh, that's
I
bad.
went home and got changed and went back out again, and honestly, a year later there were still thorns in my ass.
Nasty.
So sometimes you do see people styling it out, don't you? I have seen in Liverpool occasionally a young man in quite a smart get-up just walking past a council bin, having a puke in the bin, and then just adjusting his tie and carrying on down. Real James Bond quality emesis, you know?
Yeah. Just sort of wipe
amazing.
a bit of vom off your cheek and carry on.
Nice. Right, any more before we go to the next question? No, cool. Right, on to our next question. It's a side game, actually. So our next part is the game that has been sweeping the nation, which we're all going to play, which is called Vape or Vibrator. So I'm going to give you.
Do we have to do one or the other?
No. All I'll do is I'm going to give you a name.
Because I don't smoke.
I was really worried that I was going to have to go and find something then.
No, don't. No, this one isn't the show and tell. I'm just going to give you a name, and you have to decide if it's the name of a vape machine or the name of a vibrator. Okay, everyone clear?
Yep.
Yes.
Excellent. So this game was initially co-designed with comedian Ryan Smith, because every time I've tried to play it since we came up with it, he's been had to pop at me saying, "Credit me." So there you go. Happy now, Ryan. So vape or vibrator, number one.
Never.
The 7-function wonder, vape or vibrator?
Vibrator.
No, I think that's a vape. It's too boring for a vibrator.
Any more for any more?
Well, do you know what? I think a lot of women would like that, a grounded, down-to-earth vibrator that just tells the truth. That's what it is. It's got 7 functions. And do you know what? It's a bloody wonder it's even here. Am I right, girls? So, do you know what? I'm going to go with vibrator.
Yeah, the sort of no-nonsense country women whose favourite poet is Pam Ayres would go for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want wonder in the title.
I think that's got to be a vape, because vibrators don't have 7 functions. They just go in different holes. That's all the same function. So, no, that's going to be a vape.
The 7-function wonder is a vibrator, which is £18 currently on Love Honey.
I mean, that's not even $2.50 per function. That is a bargain, to be fair.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm just really happy. I'm just really happy to see your show's got a sponsor. That's really good.
Actually, they get free advertising. That gets even more detailed. Next one. Number 2. The Orca Solo Plus vape machine.
Vibrator.
Or vibrator. Vibrator from Katie.
I mean, Orca's slightly insulting.
Yes, Tony.
I'd just like to say I neither understand the purpose of this game, and I find the whole panel, including me, disgusting.
Good.
Well said.
Say vibrator.
The Orca Solo Plus is a vape pen, which has currently got 4% off it in the Black Friday sale. Next.
That's interesting. That's you can get 2 vapes for 1 vibrator. I don't believe a vape gives you half as much pleasure as a vibrator. I think that's a total rip-off.
Well, 7 function wonder.
Never considered the economics of it. The next one, Dovepo Topside Dual.
It sounds like beef. I hope it's
beef.
a vape.
Vape, yeah, beef's not an option. Although that might be. We'll add that in for next week.
I hope
it's a vape pen and it's fitted with a dual tank. Not beef. Next, Lilo Mia rechargeable.
That is a vibrator.
You say with
That was
authority.
said with a lot of confidence.
Yes.
I will copy that answer because it was given with more confidence than I've ever had in anything.
The pride of ownership was tangible in that answer, so I'm going with that. Yeah.
Well, it turns out she's right. It's a vibrator that fits in your pocket.
That's not what vibrators are supposed to fit in. That's somebody designed that.
That's not what I call mine.
Yeah.
Pocket is not a medical term.
As far as pet names go, pocket isn't one that I find particularly fetching.
Our next question then would be, Katie, can you turn out your pockets?
Well, that does give the lie to people who say that women's trousers have no pockets in them. They've all got at least one.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Couple more. Volcano hybrid.
Vape.
Yes, it's a desktop vape.
A desktop vape.
Yeah.
As opposed to a laptop.
Yeah.
That's
Number 5.
Be a vape.
Bad drip.
Vape.
Unless that's actually like vibrator feedback, which would be quite disturbing.
You don't want a drippy one.
No.
You get rid of the drippy one.
It is a vape, apparently available in America in Walmart.
Wow.
Brilliant.
So there's your new American insult for Twitter. Call somebody a bad drip. Finally, emoji beta.
Vibrator.
Yes, it is. It's a vibrator shaped like a banana for some reason. So there we go. So that has caused Tony to leave.
I do not blame him.
No.
I'm amazed the rest of us are still here.
That's cool. So that is.
I'm just shopping Christmas gifts at this stage.
Nice. that, as you can imagine, has sent the comments into overdrive. It's gone absolutely nuts since that. People are answering along to see if it was vape or vibrator.
I'm amazed we didn't get a single combination vape vibrator, though. That's a pity.
You don't want it to start smoking, though, do you? Mid-use. It's going too frantically.
It could be the steamiest night of your life.
Commenting that orca is death, so orgasm in French is petit mort or vibe.
Yeah,
we're really on it with the QI levels tonight. This is good.
Can you imagine though, if like 18 months from now we're watching Dragon's Den and they're on there with the vaping vibrator?
It's a crossover that's
that
crossover
no one wanted, but nonetheless, we kind of accidentally created the idea of it. So,
get a killer whale up in your business with an Orca Solo Plus. If anyone doesn't recognise the brand name of Lilo, Katie's confidence should have been echoed by the whole company. Thanks, Kitty. Nice. Does Emoji Beta give you reactions with emojis to encourage you? Again, one for Dragon's Den, perhaps.
Maybe leave out the poo.
Possibly. Vape or vibe.
Encourage you is an odd phrase in that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Encouragement. Go on. Have an orgasm. Knock yourself out.
You've earned it.
Yeah.
You've earned it.
Treat yourself. Have a big old cup.
Go on, son. Gosh. There we go. John Morris, Vape or Vibe has claimed yet another life. Yeah. Tony. Tony disappeared halfway through that one.
Rushed out to Walmart, I think.
Possibly. Liam Hughes, I own this one. I've got no idea when Liam commented saying I own this one. So vape or a vibrator.
I'm going to go with the emoji vibrator, whatever that was.
Yeah. Next question. And it is, can you flip the camera to see what you see and show how tidy it is where you are sat? I'll go first. So I'll do solo layout so you can see me. There we go. So camera up, and this is the desk. I must confess, I did tidy up when I wrote this question early today. It may look a little bit messy now. It was a shit tip. You couldn't see any actual desk, and that's the fluff I've just got off of the desk. I didn't actually wipe it, so there we go. So that's me. So exit solo layout.
I can go just to show the grandest salt and pepper in the land.
Hang on. I've got no idea what I am then. I accidentally removed myself from the whole show and then Michael popped up.
It was just all about me and I loved it.
Who volunteered to go next?
Not me. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not going. I can describe it right now. Everything from here onward is bollocks. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare of shit. Just lying.
Was an action figure of Ron Jeremy?
Here's my award. Best person I got at the Edinburgh Fringe. Fuck you, fucking Jordan Brooks. Best person. That should mean something.
Nice.
I'm literally covered in Bob Dylan CDs. It's all shit, and you're not seeing it.
Nice. Well, a couple of people have picked up on something that they noticed when I turned the webcam round. Tissues, Alex.
Is that to go with your condom?
Tissues by the laptop, Alex. Yes, I have tissues here next to my laptop. This is also where I work. I work from home. I'm not going to make this. Yeah, I'm not making that sound any better, am I? No.
No, not when we all know you've got an out-of-date condom.
Well, he's not rolling in money. We can't all afford an Orca 5000 Orgasma Blitzer.
Yeah, I'm not rolling in money. I can't afford in-date contraception. I'll have you know. I went to the Wetherspoons.
Which is a pity because in-date is when you're most likely to use contraception. So it's a great shame.
This is
Not in any of mine.
This is true. Oh, hello. Right, who's next? You're seeing there.
You can see mine, but my microphone might cut. Hang on.
Okay, solo layout. Oh, you're on the bed. Ah, hello, doggy.
Oh, your cat's changed.
Oh, hang on.
All might join lockdown. Don't shame the cat.
There is my Wonder Woman picture. She cheers me on when I'm using Lilo.
Excellent. Good. Who's next? Go. We all know Michael's not doing it, so.
Yeah, I'm too ashamed. I'll admit it. I'm too ashamed.
Well, I mean, the problem is I'm on my phone, and my phone is propped up with a stack of books. So what I'm actually looking at is just some books, and not even the interesting parts of the books. But there you go. I've got a window and some pigs and stuff. So that's me.
That's just a lovely, a lovely colour. And
Is
finally,
that a panic room you're in?
sort of, isn't it?
Looks like a panic.
Yeah. Panic room. Yeah.
Johnny,
I panicked that I don't have enough time left in my life to read all this.
Johnny, let's have a look. Let's have a look at where you're sat.
I'm trying to work out how to do it because I'm on the phone as well. So is that showing you?
So,
hang on.
Vinegar got the Starsons
We're all leading in. I didn't do the solo layout, so I made it a bit easier. So, so vinegar and one singular banana.
No, there will be 6 there until they've gone brown, and then the 6 will go in the bin together as they arrived.
Ah, okay.
I buy bananas for display as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just makes me look more adult than I am. So there we go.
Cool. Donna approves of your many, many books, Alan.
Thank you very much.
Kerry Robinson,
Is that
Condiments
Donna, or
of
was that
Champions.
Tony back?
No, that was Donna. That was Donna.
Has
I think
Tony come back?
no, not yet. Not a sign. No sign yet. I'll just check my phone in case. Yeah, still no sign. Still no sign.
We've had somebody say Condiments of Champions aJohnny, which I assume is another reference to your out-of-date condom, Alex.
That's true. I think there would still be my desk drawer here. So there we go. So this there is a story behind this.
You've got to look for it. You moved something then just so that it looked like you didn't have a straight hand. Every time.
This is dusty on my desk, and this was left. This was left in my collection bucket during one of the shows at last year's Edinburgh Festival when I said, "Donate what you think. Donate what you think the show was worth." And somebody put that in, and it's a Poundland brand of condom.
I mean, as feedback goes, that is,
yeah. I mean, a review of "I never want you to procreate" is it's pretty damning.
Yeah.
No, because it was an Aldi condom or wherever that is made from.
Not even Aldi.
Poundland condom, which clearly isn't going to work. So he probably does want him to procreate, just accidentally.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Katie, how offended would you be if you were on a date and somebody whipped out a Poundland condom?
It would very much depend on where we were at the time. If it was in the pub, I'd probably say no thanks. If I've already gone back to his house, if I've already gone back to his house, I'm pretty much in her.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
What if you were in the Poundland?
Whipped it out in Poundland.
That's one hell of a date.
Is that why you're not allowed in Poundland anymore, Alan?
Yeah, you didn't tell us about that when we asked you where you'd be banned from.
That's a hell of a thing to do, though, on a date, isn't it? To just pop into Poundland and go, just have a look at the condoms, pick anyone you want. My treat. Anyone you want.
Yeah. I think, to be fair, if they filmed...
Put your money away, I've got this.
If they filmed first dates in Yorkshire, it would probably be Poundland that they filmed it in, so there is that.
Would you still have the French maitre d' at the front welcoming you in?
But just not understand.
No, Biff and Bolton.
So, yeah, they just get somebody off Emmerdale to do it.
Hey, welcome
One of the last
dingles. They're everywhere in Leeds, so it doesn't matter where you go in Leeds, you're always walking past Laurel's dad.
Yeah. Literally, all you see in Leeds is either a Starbucks or somebody off Emmerdale.
It is.
Maybe a Greg.
Is Lesser Dingle also the name of a vape machine?
No idea, but it should be if it isn't.
No, it's a vibrator.
Yes, Lesser Dingle. That does work. Lot of people commenting on me cracking one off while I'm sat at this desk. Is that for a posh wank, Alex? No, it's not. It's nearly 2 years old. This is. So yeah. What? Do you understand?
Where's Kerry from? Because how posh is a wank in a Poundland condom?
It's from Leeds.
Oh, okay. So that's got real Birkenhead vibes, that is.
It's like I say, though, like Yorkshire standards are, there are different standards to everywhere else. So even a Poundland condom is like a...
you aspire to a Poundland condom in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
If it's not a carrier bag for 5p, 10p bag for life, upgrade to a Poundland condom.
But mainly I just use the sheep's bladder. My old dad passed down to me.
The one.
Wash it out and bang it against the wall.
Yeah.
I have similar instructions. Next question, a viewer question from Laura Patience. What have you done during lockdown that you are most embarrassed about? So we'll take that as meaning both of them, lockdown 1 and the sequel. Have you done anything during both of those times that you're a bit embarrassed about?
I attempted to break the YouTube world and didn't. And my videos are shit.
What sort of videos were you putting up?
I don't even know. Just I did give my boyfriend a haircut, and there is a video of that. We all
wondered where you were going with that. If that got you no views, then yeah.
No, it'd been a while because the first lockdown went on for like 8 months or something, wasn't it? I don't know, forever. Yeah. And he needed a haircut, so he bought some hair clippers off Amazon, and he went, do a braid 5 all over, it'd be fine. And I went, are you sure? And he went, yes. So we put the number 5 on, and it was quite short, very short. And then he said, that's all right, I like it. So good.
Was
so
he just
my
being
little
polite?
boy, no, he was well happy. He was well happy. Probably, I told him he was the sexiest man I'd ever seen at that point, and he went away like 2 dicks. And then he said, so then I did my little boy tattoo as well. And I'm thinking, this is really short. This is really short. As it turns out, they were not hair clippers, they were beard trimmers. And a number 5 on the beard trimmer is basically a blade 2. And that's a generous blade 2. So I basically scalped my boyfriend and my son in lockdown.
Okay.
On YouTube.
Yeah, if you did videoed it, then put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was video. That did go on YouTube, yes. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Can you share the link?
It's Katie Does Comedy.
Katie Does Comedy?
Yeah.
Katie Does Comedy.
You can see his happy little face at the end of it going, oh, yeah, actually, I really like it. And I can't even tell if he's just trying to humour me or if he does actually like it.
Go watch it, obviously, after this show's finished.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Or if you're watching the replay, you can skip off and come back and watch the end. Anyone else done anything that they're not particularly proud of during the lockdowns?
You know, when sorry, after you, mate.
Oh, just before the start of the first lockdown, I had massive surgery on the worst of my bad feet. So I was allowed to wee in bottles because I couldn't move anywhere. And I also had delivery people not knocking on the door and just coming in to leave deliveries. So those 2 things separate were amazing.
Okay.
Those 2 things together.
No. Sort of a Howard Hughes vibe you got about yourself.
It was kind of a, okay, this might be awkward for us to see each other again after this. Because
yeah, surely you're all right if you don't make eye contact.
Well, I think this is it. Because I basically jump a lot when I'm shocked. Again, there's times to jump, and when you've a bottle of that and the splash and
oh, bless you! I can't believe you've come out with loads of cunts and things, and you're scared to say piss.
Oh, it's okay. He's gone now. We can swear as all we want.
Yeah. So yeah, I gave myself an accidental golden shower and did that in front of the Amazon guy who just kind of looked at us with his Eastern European eyes and thought, is that just what you guys do here?
To be honest, I think that's probably a service that Amazon would provide now.
Liam Hughes has a tip for you if you're ever in that position. Again, it says fabric conditioner bottles are best. Never try a Coke bowl.
Ah, yes, they've got a wider bore.
Yeah.
Yes.
I still think I'd struggle. However good my aim was.
On the upside, the positive aspect of this anecdote is that you've got Katie to say cunt. So well done.
Bravo. Lisa Broughton has been on to comment. She says, can we see Michael's T-shirt, please? So
isn't it?
Michael built this on Twitter.
I'm very pleased with this T-shirt. Very pleased. But do you want to have a guess who it is?
Stand up so we can see.
Oh, you can't see it? Oh, that's your
there
There you go. I mean, I doubt you'll know, but it keeps me happy. It's I'm guessing that people probably think it's David Bowie or someone, but it's not. It's Warren Ellis from the Bad Seeds. There you go. Just a little thing for me.
Ah, excellent.
And weirdly, that is now the most embarrassing thing I've done in lockdown. Now,
right, because you're
can I just say, what fly? Now, here's the thing. Can I just say that I have done something quite embarrassing during lockdown, but also if we go back a little bit to you accidentally gave yourself a golden shower. All golden showers are accidents. No one ever means for that to happen. Even the people that go, "Oh yeah, I'd love that." Literally the second it happens, "Oh no, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it." So do not feel bad about giving yourself an accidental golden shower, because it happened.
Yeah.
Right. At the beginning of lockdown, this is what everyone said. Everyone said, "Oh, this is going to be good. I'll be able to write a novel. Oh, this is going to be good. I'll be able to learn another language. I'm going to learn how to play the piano." I didn't do any of those things. I took it in the other direction, because since lockdown, I've forgotten how to pour drinks. I don't know how to do it anymore. Every single time I pour a drink, it just fucking goes everywhere. And I used to be brilliant at pouring drinks, and lockdown seems to have absolutely taken all my confidence away from me for pouring drinks. I cannot do it. And when I can do it, I'm so tempted while it's actually pouring to go out into the street and start shouting for people to look at me. It feels like a proper achievement in my life. I have lost the ability to learn. That's what's happened to me during lockdown, and instead of learning, I have forgotten.
Well, so you've successfully regressed.
I've regressed.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm sort of like Benjamin Button in a way.
Nice.
What skill are you planning on losing during lockdown 3?
Well, walking's very overrated, isn't it? I don't really want to do much more of that.
Now that I've heard you can piss in a fabric conditioner bottle and just have people bring stuff to you.
Yeah.
And I'm getting worse at it anyway, so let's knock it in the head.
That is.
Right.
The most... I haven't answered. So the most embarrassing thing I've done during lockdown is I've actually started seeing a personal trainer once a week, which I hate, because exercise is for wankers. The thing that, Charlie Brooker a few years ago suddenly started talking about this jogging app. He'd started, jogging's really good fun with this app. And for me, that was like Bob Dylan going electric, or Bill Hicks switching to herbal cigarettes. Oh, fuck you, Charlie Brooker. He used to be cool. But now I'm seeing a personal trainer, and my only saving grace is that I still fucking hate it. And people go, "Oh, you'll love it. You'll get this endorphin." No, it's shit and awful. And I'm only doing it because I'm getting old. And if I want my legs to stay functional for another 3 years, I've got to do it. But yeah, yes, that's the embarrassing thing I've done.
Excellent. I love the venom that's still coming out about your personal trainer.
That's a pure hatred that I admire.
Nice. Marty Kane, the dead impressionist. Yeah, walking is very overrated. I avoid it as much as possible. Marty, as I know for a fact, does only actually have one leg, so that's probably to be advised.
Wow.
That's not me adding on with the pile-on of getting it wrong of who he is. He generally does have one leg.
I think one more than the impressionist Marty Kane has, so he wins.
Right, exactly. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. There we go. It's canon now. A bit of a debate going on about your T-shirt. People wanting to know more, and Lisa and Laura as well is popping in saying, telling everyone else who is viewing who it is, and saying your T-shirt wins. And with that, we're almost at the end of the show. So we're just having a look. We're almost at the end of the hour, which is gone rapidly fast, considering that we've only done about 3 questions.
Indeed.
I think this is a new record for us. So we'll wrap things up now. Still no sign of Tony, who disappeared during Vape or Vibrator, which I'm hoping won't become his epitaph. That'd be one hell of a way to go, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
So before we vamos, we've got to go around everyone and say if you've got anything to plug, even if it is just your socials. Then plug it now. So we'll start with Johnny. Have you got anything to plug?
Yeah, if you just have a look for us on Facebook for Johnny Brook, the Sat Down Stand Up, that'll be awesome.
Excellent. Alan?
No, nothing to plug. Come and watch more of these shows. They're all right.
That's still a better review than this. Katie.
No, usual. Just find me anywhere on Katie Does Comedy, and that's it really. Enjoy the daft shit I've done. There's balloon pops on there. If you really want to see some helium and balloons and other shit, crack on. Katie Does Comedy.
Kitty is has just chimed in by saying a pack of 72 Passante condoms. These £9.99 Freedom Shop. Same price as Mates. For reference, the same site that sells 10 Mate Skins and 24 Skins brand. Another one for your Christmas shopping there, Alan. At the bottom.
That's literally the only thing I remember from economics A-level was learning that Mates is Richard Branson's brand of condoms, but for obvious reasons he couldn't call them Virgin condoms.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh.
That's why the V-Swiss is in the middle of Mates, apparently.
Yeah.
That is my bit new for today. Yeah.
Excellent. Michael,
I'll be honest with you, I didn't think I'd come on to this show and learn things. I didn't think this was about, and I feel a bit offended.
I've been on this show several times before, and I've never learned a fucking thing. This is amazing. It's better than school.
I would like to be financially reimbursed for this stuff that I've learned. Okay.
Well, you have been sat down for an hour. You have probably forgot now how to walk, so that's probably pushed that bit of info out. So, swings and roundabouts.
I think it's probably fair to demand compensation for having to know something about Richard Branson. I think that's probably fair enough.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
I was on the internet the other day, and I suddenly realised Americans know who Richard Branson is, which is baffling to me, because for the first 20 years of my life, he was only known in Britain for being shit at hot air balloons. And suddenly the Yanks recognise him.
Yeah.
There was a character in The Simpsons that was based on him called Arthur Fortune.
Yes.
Yeah. Look that up.
More learning.
More. Sorry. Quickly, let's talk about who we shag, marry, or kill. Let's bring it back down to the level. Michael, have you got anything?
Yeah, and it has to be one person.
Yeah. Have you got anything?
Does it matter what order?
Yeah.
Have you got anything to plug, Michael, before we go?
Yeah, I do. I want to plug a podcast called Lap of the Pods. I've got nothing to do with it. I'm not on it. It's a great. If you like Queen, and you do like Queen, then it's a brilliant podcast. It's easily my favourite podcast. So listen to In the Lap of the Pods.
Nice.
The end of my plug.
Excellent. Liam Hughes has a theory of what happened to Tony. He's currently in the Drunk Woman Solving Crime podcast, wondering why all the guys are in long wigs now. I wouldn't put it past him for him to have knocked his phone and accidentally gone into a different podcast. So that is quite plausible. So with all that, so thank you to all of my guests tonight, all of those present and all those that have gone.
Can I just say, I've already got a candidate for Michael's game. I think Elvis Presley. I'd shag young Elvis, I'd kill fat Elvis, and I'd marry Elvis as played by Bruce Campbell in Bubba Ho-Tep.
Okay, I can see that.
I mean, he does seem like a catch that you could really easily settle down with. So, yeah.
Any more for the one-person shag, marry, kill?
James Corden, just so the annoying bell end was actually dead.
So just kill.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman, he's different in everything, isn't he? Gary Oldman.
Yeah, that's true.
Gary Oldman. Nice. Any more? No. Done. No. Dusted. Thanks again to all of my panelists tonight, all of those that are still in the stream and all of those that have knocked off accidentally onto another podcast. Join us again next Sunday night at 8:30. But until then, stay awkward.
Bye.